Hey folks, Dad here with Elevation Diecast Racing. We're going to do some Saturday lunch laps, and today we're going to get into a weight class that we're recalibrating, which is the 41 to 50. I've already completed 31 to 40, 39 and lower, and the top tier, and I have very vaguely begun in the 51 to 60, and I have not even fooled with the 62 and up, except for maybe the first 3 or 4. Yep, first 4. So I've got some done here in the 41 to 50, and so far this is what it looks like. We are at spot number 16. Actually, we're up to spot 24. That's where we stopped. So these have already ran down Graphite Alley, and these are the next 4 to challenge and recalibrate into the weight class. And what I do after I run them back through the speed shop with the new process is I'll run them down Graphite Alley, which is the 6 lane you see here. I run them all the way down, and it's not built for speed. It's just mainly to catch the graphite out of the wheels to try and preserve the time track. So then I'll send them down, give them a couple test runs to break in the graphite. 2094 and a 2010. Not too bad. So we'll take them and we'll run them up against this Soldier 76, who is right now he would actually place 20th. And my fastest Soldier is sitting at number 9. So we'll run them up against this guy here. And this is my second Gold Hot Ones red Corvette. And pretty tight race, 4,000 speed, and a 2097. 2095 is going to move him up. We'll put him up against, let's see. Let's run him up against number 12, the Thunderbird. Good race. A very rare tie with the Thunderbird with a 10,000 speed. 2095 and a greater than 10,000 speed needed by the Corvette. And he will absolutely advance on. Look at that. He's getting faster. We'll bump him to the number 11 Nissan 300. Should be a good race. 2091 to a 99. 2091 and a greater than an 8,000 speed will be needed if the Nissan's going to keep his spot. Not happening. Let's see what happens with the Dodge Daytona. Wow. Blew him out of the water. That's a 2094 and a 14,000 speed. A little closer race that time, but he will get him. Alright, looks like we're going to have to play 1, 2, skip a few. And look at where Mr. QVC landed. Let's put him up against him. He's loved the new process at the speed shop. And let's see how he tolls the mark against this Corvette. Oh, he beats him by 1,000. 2098 at a 1,000 speed. Wow, 2094 and a 2,000 speed. So QVC holds the line. Let's see what he does against the Mercedes. Driven by Neil's race team is that Gold Hot Ones Mercedes. Let's see how he matches up against the vet. Oh, the Mercedes. Wow. The Corvette took him 2093 and a 2,000 speed. 2092 and a 5,000 speed. So a rework gets this Corvette down from the mid-20s up to number 5. So the next car we're going to look at is the 1982 Toyota Supra. This guy has been in my lineup since I got him, ever since the 6-lane raceway days. Let's give him a couple of laps to see where he's at now. 2099. Yeah, he's He's had a long life, I tell you. He's raced a lot. Let's see if he can do better than 2099. 9.5, that's not too bad. A 9.5. Let's start him at the anniversary F-150. Let's see, he's either up or down from there. F-150, 2098 to 03 at 5,000 speed. Let's see if he can beat a 2098. 2094 in a 3,000 speed. Not gonna get him. He got the better time, but not the bigger beat. So that tells me he should be able to get past the Invader. Let's find out. Ooh, 210 in a 6,000 speed. 2097 and a 5,000 speed. He won't get him. One thing you are certainly looking for when racing and you ever want to seriously compete, the cars better be consistent. They have to show up on race day consistently. 2094 to a 97. 2094 to a 97. So that's an actual tie, time and beat. So we're going to run them both in each lane. Fastest time after lane swap on a solo run, 2101. 2102. So 2101 is his fastest solo time. And for Ironman, 2098. 2095. Ironman's gonna get the win. You gotta have consistency. Hero runs don't cut it when you're in competition across the country. 2094 to an 02 and a 6,000 beat by the Supra. (2093) and a 94, and the Supra will finally place. He will hold spot number 17 in the weight class. So we'll keep doing that and continue on. And just before we go though, I'm going to bring you one more race. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the 1970 Buick GSX from the new Hot Wheels line for this year, and the 1968 Mercury Cougar. These boys have already been to the speed shop, so we're gonna see how they roll. Awful noisy. 212 is not bad. Let's switch them. 2122 and a 21,000 speed is what the Cougar would need to overcome. So a 2125, not too bad. We're just gonna set this guy back here in the pile of potential mods. We're gonna weigh up the GSX. He falls in the 31 to 40 weight class. 31 to 40 weight class, the gatekeeper will actually let Rusty Pipes defend the gatekeeper spot because he's out. And yeah, if you can't beat Rusty Pipes, you're not gonna make it to the gatekeeper. 2111 and a 16,000 speed will give the GSX one more shot. Yeah. So that's the slowest car in the 31 to 40, which isn't too bad. We'll eventually go through this box here for the B-sides to see if they got anything for the B-sides case. And of course, who doesn't want to see a funny car roll down the track? He's been through the speed shop. He was in our first pick your pack race after the track was built. He's Bad Bird, and there's a reason he is sitting on the sidelines, because he's not such a bad bird. All right, that's all we've got for you today. If your car isn't fast, at least it'll look good on the shelf.